My name's Arabian and I'm doing a road to Division 1 on Ultimate Team, but to make it unique and not boring like everybody else's, I'm doing it with a Saudi Arabian team. Now, for those of you that enjoy playing with silver teams, I do recommend this. There's a bit of pace at the back, the right back is rapid, there's a lot of right backs that are rapid in this team, and everywhere else they've all got pretty basic stats, but it all mixes together pretty well. Now, as you can see, this guy's team, and I'm, while recording this, 2 days into the early release in the UK, and it's incredible. I've no idea in the world how he's got that, but his gameplay itself wasn't the best. Now, I have 2 strikers in this team that I would personally recommend you to get. This is the first guy. He hits with his left, he hits with his right, he hits it from anywhere within 30 yards, and he's got a cracking shot on him. Now, this is probably the goalkeeper's fault. I'm not sure what the player's doing, but even if the keeper's there, you're just suggesting that that's got a chance to go in. Now, I'm probably like most other people, you get a couple of goals up, you get a bit complacent, even though he's got the best team, and he punishes me there with a finish from Nasri, and my offside trap there was the massive fail. But I regroup, just pass it around and create space. That's what this team's good for. If you're the sort of person that runs down the wing and wants to whip it, you ain't going to be used to this team, you ain't going to like it. But they're good for just passing it around, creating a bit of space, and finishing off the game. Now, that was my second game because my first game actually wasn't recorded, so I'm already on 6 points going into this game here against this guy, and not much happens. He brought his keeper out, so I did try and cross it, but the players ain't the biggest, so it's not really worth doing it. I do win the header, I do win the game 1-0, but that was one of my, I think that was my DM, to be honest, that won that header, so I'm not sure what he's doing in the box. And then I came up against this guy, who I've got to say is either the best trader on the game, or has spent a lot on packs. I don't really understand, but I'm not sure why he's got the bronze guy in defence. If he ran out of money or if he's rapid, if anyone knows, please tell me. So, I've got 9 points going into this game. I've got 7 games remaining. I know it's not really a rush, and I really should be getting promoted. But this guy's, honestly, he was better than me. I don't know if it was just the team or his gameplay or anything, to be honest. But yeah, he beat me fair and square 2-0, so I can't really moan about that. So, going on to the fourth game, or my fourth game, still on 9 points. He's got a decent team, pretty pacey, and he was quite good at passing it around again. His team, obviously gold, looked a bit like mine, as in it was good for passing. I get really unlucky with that block, he gets unlucky with that shot, and then I managed to knock the ball into my own goal somehow. But I do come back, and I do get a nice goal here. I'm pretty sure he's holding contain here, which, come on, I mean, I don't understand why anyone will buy the game to let the defence do it for them. So he gets punished by that. Haziza, I believe his name is. Him and the striker I previously mentioned are unbelievable. Both can ping it from anywhere. Here, straight after half time, I get pretty lucky winning the ball back a couple of times, but again, knock it to Haziza. Defender, he's not holding A this time. I'm not sure where it's going. I'm pinging it in the back of the net. It's a pretty good finish. So I go into this game. I need one more win from 5, 6, whatever it is. And he's got a pretty much. This guy's philosophy was exactly what bores me about Ultimate Team. He's got fast players. He runs down the wing and he wants to cross it. Now I got a lucky goal here, fair enough. I'm quite happy to admit that, but I was dominating the lad, so I deserved it. But straight away, second half, knocks it to Hayes. Navas brings it in. Worst goalkeeping ever. I did replace his goalkeeper, but that's the sort of person you'll come up against constant on this game. Again here, which in fairness I did laugh after. I mean, I felt quite sorry for the guy in the game because he got really unlucky twice, but he sent me a message after telling me how shit I was. Now it's 2-1 up, the league title. If I get a point, knocked in the third, and that's the game over effectively. He does get a goal back, but he never really threatens much. He gets a goal back from me fucking up again. It's a dodgy cutback, it's normal. But for all the yous out there, I would honestly recommend this team. I'm obviously not going to be doing 5-game series or whole divisions each episode, but for this one, because it was quite swift and it's a pretty easy league, I have been doing it. So thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe.